Halsted is up next. On deck.
Ron Rack, excuse me. Ron Rack, 10580 Southeast 131st Place, Ocklawaha. You don't want to get this flu, man, I'm telling you. I've had this cough now for 6 weeks. Man, a lot going on. Listen, you know, as I hear all this, if things were okay, we wouldn't even be here. If nothing was wrong, half of us probably wouldn't even bother to show up to these meetings. But the fact that more and more people are coming here and presenting their cases just proves that things are wrong. Florida statute, Title I, Section 2 says, common law and certain statutes declared in force. The common and statute laws of England, which are of a general and not a local nature, with the exception hereinafter mentioned, down to the 4th day of July, 1776, are declared to be in force in this state, provided the said statutes and common law be not inconsistent with the Constitution. Right here it says that, you know what? It reiterates what I've been saying about Article 6 of the Constitution, that it is the supreme law of the land, and that the state has no authority to violate the Constitution. And laws of the United States and the acts of the legislature of the state. I'm glad that the Magna Carta was brought up today, because actually the Magna Carta is much of where we get our common law from today. And by the way, we're not a democracy, we are a republic. Article 4, Section 4, I think it is, of the Constitution says that we are guaranteed a Republican form of government. So I don't care if 99 people say, well, we don't want this on our road. The purpose of being a Republican form of government is that it protects the right of the minority, the individual. It protects me. If 99.9% of the people say we don't want free speech anymore, that's too bad. Because we have the right of free speech. It is an inherent right that's granted by God. Property tax. This is, I think it's Section 2 of the Florida Constitution says this: taxes exemptions. There shall be exempt from taxation cumulative to every head of a family residing in this state, household goods and personal effects to the value fixed by general law, not less than $1,000, and to every widow or widower or person who is blind or totally and permanently disabled, property to the value fixed by general law, not less than $500. Here's a question. When we start saying, well, because you're this, that, or the other thing, is that equal justice under the law? No. If a disabled person commits murder, are they exempt from being charged with murder because they're disabled? Of course not. We are a nation that is supposed to be equal for everyone. And so with that being said, and here's another thing, Taxpayers' Bill of Rights. By general law, the legislature shall prescribe and adopt a Taxpayers' Bill of Rights in clear and concise language. There is nothing clear and concise about any of the language that they've written when it comes to taxes. And here's another question. They haven't even done a real property assessment, because they didn't come and assess my washer and dryer or my microwave or my refrigerator or my stove or how about my dishes and my clothing? It's all property and I own it all. So if we're going to tax property, why are they picking and choosing? Well, we're going to tax this, but we're not going to tax that. It's all property and I own it all. So, you know, there's a lot of problems here with what y'all are doing and being a part of. And instead of standing up and saying, wait a minute, this is wrong, you're just going along with the rest of the group, which I find distressing. The last thing I'm going to say is, at the last meeting, you asked Mr. Smith to either go to the Attorney General or to basically stop bothering you guys. I'll give you two options. Stop stealing from the people and stop infringing on our rights, or kill me. Those are the only two ways you're going to shut me up, I'll tell you right now. With that, I'll bid you good day.